We shouldn't have, but you never know. You never know. Let's see. Are we on the air? Are we on the air? Okay, I see the screen. Oh, what do you know? No issues. Interesting. Let me check the stream stuff. Yeah, we're live. We are definitely live. What's up? What's up, people? How y'all doing? Let me check the health. Oh, yeah, we're good. We definitely good. We are definitely good. All right, cool. So YouTube fixed their issue that kind of knocked the RGT podcast out on Friday, but I'm here. What's up? Let me appear on screen. Hold on. Okay, should be appeared on screen now. Let me put that to the side. How y'all doing, man? Good to see y'all. You know, it has been... Let me turn this down. Hold up. Make sure that's good. So I'm like pacing back and forth, making sure everything's fine. After Friday, I was like, what the hell, you know? That really had me looking at the channel like, huh? Anyway, what's up? What's up, the finest? I saw you in the earlier. What's up? Windsweep, what's up? Good to see you. Dennis, Plus Ultra, Grizzly. How you doing, Don? What's up, Snake? What's up, Chief? All right, so, yeah, got some info that's dropped. A little bit of info. Want to definitely talk about it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. But I also want to get your feedback as well on a few things as well. But I'm going to do that as well, too. Let me actually, y'all do me a favor. Could y'all share this around? Do appreciate it. I'm going to put this in the Discord. What's up, Slump? What's up, Kirby? But I got some announcements I got to make for you guys here on the channel. And going forward, what your boy is planning to do, aside from gaming news, obviously. So, put that there. Put that there. And let's share this around. Okay. All right, so... Hey, we got a good amount of people for me to start talking. 48 of you. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Definitely hit that bell icon if you haven't done so. What's up, Lobo? What's up, Andrew? All right, so let me go ahead and just announce this real quick because I know a lot of people... I already know it's going to be unavoidable at this point when I make a video or when I do RGT with the fellas or a separate stream, whatever, right? You know, a lot of you are probably going to ask me this question, and I got to get it out the way. I don't want this to be on no back burner. I don't want this to come out wrong. I don't want people to speculate and then only to be, to lead to something else that is not. But I really do got to announce this, and I got to get this out the way before I get into my gaming news and what I'm doing on the channel. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Robert? What's up, Han? Jason? I think I said that. Andrew, what's up? Painted Gamer, what's up? So, involving RGT podcasts, okay? You guys already know my panel. I got Blaze 4K. I got Craig Harris. I got Meds for a time until he goes back to work, obviously. But, Meds has to work. That's why he couldn't really be on the RGT as much. So, he had to dip as much. That's why he's been gone for a long hiatus. Obviously, we got Carlos. Now, I got to make this announcement. As of yesterday, Big Cloud Gaming is sad to report that my homie Foxy Games UK will no longer be part of the RGT podcast. And, hey, it's no beef or anything like that. I know a lot of you are going to ask what happened. There's no beef. There's no issues between me and him personally. We're good friends. I still follow him on Twitter. We still keep in touch. He's still on the Discord. There's no issues. But as far as in... permanent member, he's no longer part of the show. He'll be doing his own thing with Gamer Couch, and I don't want nobody to look at his content weird or look at mine weird off of this announcement. I don't want nobody to have beef or be angry over this announcement. It happens. A lot of people it happens. He has his content, I have mine. And as far as my content is concerned, I will, oh, appreciate it, Steve. I'll read that in a second. But as far as my content is concerned, I will no longer be hosting. Well, appreciate it. As far as my content is concerned, I will no longer be co-hosting the Gamer Couch. The Gamer Couch will probably be revamped on his channel. I think he said he's going to do it solo. So I will not be doing any co-hosting of the sorts of Gamer Couch. I know a lot of you who followed me, you're good friends of the channel due to Gamer Couch. A lot of you followed me from Gamer Couch and heard me and heard my opinions, and I do appreciate you for coming over here and supporting. So if you still like the content, you still like what I have to say, obviously, you know, I just want to give you the heads up. But as far as Gamer Couch is concerned, I won't be on that no more. I won't be there. I'll probably make a guest appearance if he has guests on there, just like, you know, Fox, same thing for RGT. But as far as me being as an active panel member, yeah, I won't be there anymore. So, you know, it happens, people. It happens. And I know a lot of you who saw the RGT podcast this Friday had a lot to say about, you know, how I go about the show. One thing is for certain, you guys love the show. I do appreciate it. You guys love, and you see the effort that I put into this panel. I put into everything I do. Hell, I'm learning a new format just for YouTube videos in general. I'm trying to make, you know, videos in general more engaged than I've done before. And I'm going to talk about that too. But as far as the way I go about my channel, I always try to put you guys first. I always try to make this the best place to listen to gaming news, or some of the best place. I know I had a rocky history with Crumbside drama in the past, but I done my best. I literally got past that, and I was able to recreate myself, I guess you can say, revamp the channel, and it's been awesome to see, you know, the growth. Us having industry, people who work in the industry come through and support the channel, like Gio Corsi. That was awesome. And I will continue to do that. But as far as like RGT is concerned, oh yeah, RGT is still going to be Fridays, 5 p.m. You know, what I'm going to do, probably just going to open the panel up like I did before and just make this again.
That's a huge bitch.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Glenn. But I'm going to make this what it needs to be. It's that place where you guys like to hear news, and it will always be that place, you know. But I had to get this out the way. I know a lot of people are going to ask me, what's going to happen? Nothing. You know, I gotta get out the way. So in the comments of that video, and no, the video wasn't taken down or anything like that. I didn't take the podcast down. I actually privated it because I know as soon as I made this announcement, some of you probably going to go in there and go, okay, what happened that caused this? And again, I don't want that type of heat here right now. But let's just say, again, I don't want that type of drama here. All right. So yeah, that's what's going on. It's a good ride. It was a cool ride. Fox is a good dude. You know, he's got good content. If you like his content, go check him out. Obviously, I wish him none but the best as a podcaster myself and as a YouTube content creator. You know, I do wish him the best, and I know he'll do great. But sadly, I won't be on the foreground side by side. So, you know how that is. It happens, man. It happens. YouTube is YouTube. I can't control everything. If I could, trust me, this channel would probably be, this damn channel would probably be like, I don't know, fucking 40K or some shit. I don't know. I can't control shit. I really can't. You try, but it, you know, there's only so much you can control, especially when you have notes here and you're trying to put on the show. And the last thing you want to hear is somebody saying, oh, I'm not here to quote unquote have opinion. So again, it's like, I don't know. Anyway, back to you guys. What's up, Heath? Billy, what's up? Did I say what's up? I did. It's Robert, what's up? G, what's up? Steve on the East Coast, $5 super chat. He says, this is to keep the lights on. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks so much. Awesome. That was awesome of you. Thank you. Very generous. King Darian, what's up? What I use to stream? I use a combination of Discord and OBS. What's up, Terry? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Spartan? Well, I just explained what happened, so you heard it. What's up, Glenn? How you doing? I appreciate the super chat. He said, keep it up. $5 super chat. I do appreciate it. Billy, what's up again? Did I get everybody? I think I did. Thank you, Miss Gray. I'm doing good by myself. Appreciate it. I'm not going to tell you who that is, because y'all gonna free flip out when I tell you who that is. No, I just started the show, so no, I didn't. I'm going to get into the Resident Evil thing actually right now. What's up, Ryan? What's up? And Savage Uger, what's up? What's up, Franco? Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get into this Resident Evil 4 game. I mean, we're here for gaming news, are we not? We're here for gaming. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I don't know why the hell I'm pausing that, wasting you guys' time. So Resident Evil 4 was announced. Remake, full remake is supposedly going to happen. Now, the reaction to this damn game is 50-50, right? You got one side who say Resident Evil 4 is their favorite and they are happy for it. The other side are saying they want a Code Veronica. I'm actually in the middle here. I actually do want Code Veronica. But at the same time, I'm not necessarily mad for Resident Evil 4, but it kind of feels like it's unnecessary right now. You think about it, because we were supposed to have Resident Evil 4 remake a long time ago, back when they brought the PlayStation 2 version to PS4, when they was doing like that remastered editions. I remember that they remastered them for PS4, and they remastered Resident Evil 5, 6, and 4, and they brought that whole thing. Technically, we were supposed to get a remake of sorts over there, but we never got it. So now they're doing it now, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know what to really expect from this damn game. I mean, when I saw this game, I swear, when I saw this game on the thing, I'm like, okay, well, if we're gonna get Resident Evil 4, what really can you change for Resident Evil 4? You know, how can you really retell Resident Evil 4? It's such an iconic story. We're so used to everything there. We're so used to the dialogue and whatnot. Are you mean tell me you're really going to reshot this shot for shot? Are you really going to add different enemy types? Are you going to bring back the trolls or the ogres looking dudes? Like, what are you going to do? You know? As much as I would like to see this game, I don't know. My expectations, my hype level for it is not through the roof, basically. It's not through the roof for it. Code Veronica really had my best interest. And speaking of Code Veronica and Resident Evil 4, Capcom, I gotta be honest, Resident Evil 3 Remake is not really sitting on good terms with me right now. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I haven't even played it, so I can't really say it's trash or anything like that, but from what I've seen, and from what the way the bosses react and how the zombies are reacting and whatnot, and all the details people are calling out that they actually missed out on, they're not really sitting in my good graces right now with some of these remakes that are supposedly going to happen right now. Resident Evil 2, if you guys look at Resident Evil 2 with, Mr. X and everything, that felt like a love letter to fans, right? That felt like a legit apology. They put so much effort into Resident Evil 2. You can still play Resident Evil 2 and not get bored. That's how well it's done. Resident Evil 3 does not look like I'm going to get that same set enjoyment at all. Even though I played the demo and I liked the demo, it doesn't surprise me. You know, it doesn't blow me away like it should. So I'm like, what the hell? Now that they announced Resident Evil 4, and keep in mind too, there was another game that was canceled before we even got the Resident Evil 3 remake, and that was Dino Crisis. Y'all remember Dino Crisis? That OG game, you know, the game that made you terrify the dinosaurs? Yeah, that game was canceled a while ago from them. And I'm like, why would you go with Resident Evil 4 instead of Code Veronica and not give us what we really want? And that's Dino Crisis. A lot of us really want Dino Crisis. I would love to see Dino Crisis, but they ain't do that. They ain't do that either. So I don't know what to say about Capcom. I really don't. Maybe they're holding out for the next gen. Maybe that's probably what the trick. Maybe Dino Crisis is something they're gonna save for PS5 and Series X and push it on those systems, which doesn't surprise me. It'll look great, but it's like the fans want that. The fans really want Dino Crisis. And if you're not giving us Dino Crisis, then what the hell? You know, what's the point? So that was that. They're not giving us Dino Crisis. It's a wrap. It's done. And Back to Resident Evil 4. I can beat that game, yo. Seriously, Resident Evil 4, it doesn't even feel like a challenge to me at this point anymore. It just doesn't. I've beaten it so many damn times. I could beat it on the damn hardest difficulty, pretty much blindfolded. You know, if you're remaking this again, I guess we're gonna get more villains, different villains. You know, new looks to Krauser. Maybe remember Krauser, the dude with the wing arm. We might get a new look for Krauser. Salazar might have a better boss battle. I'm guessing. Lord Sattler could have a better boss battle. I don't know. Hard to really say for Resident Evil 4. It's like we've already seen it. We know what to expect. We know Jill gets the virus and disappears. We know Leon saves the girl. We've seen this. So like, I don't know. If you're really hyped for Resident Evil 4, obviously you're hyped for it. I'm not really looking at it like with that much hype. Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 7 was good, so I can see Resident Evil 8 being good if they continue that first person view type of approach. But something tells me they're probably not going to do that. They're probably going to go back to like the Resident Evil 2 style, like the way they got it, like, you know, that third person view as opposed to first person. So it's more like going to be third person. They'll probably try to keep the trend going with that. My hopes for Resident Evil 4 update controls and graphics. That's it. If you touch my mercenaries mode, like on 3, I'm going to be... Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, because Resident Evil 3 is missing content. It's missing a lot of content. It's missing certain bosses, too. And they charge you $60 for this. So they removed not only more hours from this game, right? They removed bosses and they tacked on a multiplayer, which, by the way, had supply droughts that they clearly knew they weren't going to get away with. So they tried to remove it and they ended up screwing it up. So that multiplayer is trash. I don't know who thought that was a smart idea. Yeah, let's throw in a multiplayer for 4 people and it's like a half-ass survival mode and you're basically moving around similar to Resident Evil 2. It's like, nah, nobody asked for that. Nobody wants that, you know? Just give us a solid game. And you would think they learned their lesson because we learned this immediately with Resident Evil 2 Remake, did we not? If the game has the content, we will most certainly buy it. If the game has the, you know, if we feel like the game is worth our time and effort, we will buy it, we will support it, we will play it. It's just that simple. The way these dudes go about are trying to go about it with Resident Evil 3, oh no, I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that. You know, they I mean, come on, let's be realistic. If those of you who play Resident Evil 2, they charged you, what was it, like $5, $2 just to hear the iconic announcer say Resident Evil when the game starts. I remember that. People actually legit paid for the Ultimate Edition just for that, or they paid for the original soundtrack redesigned. You see what I'm saying? This stuff right here actually does work when you factor it together. It works, you know, and it's all about effort. You put in the effort, watch the consumer more than willingly actually buy it. See it all the time. So no excuses for a company like Capcom to not go all out, especially with Resident Evil 3 when you have Nemesis. That was the main one we were all looking forward to. And of course, they found a way to get lazy with that, and that was the worst one to get lazy on. I'm just saying. Most that could be professional blindfold, but I have to admit, Resident Evil 4 murked me at first. Oh yeah, it murked everybody at first because the camera was ridiculous for Resident Evil 4. What else? At first, as well, I didn't really like the aiming system at first. You know, with the red dot, you had to get the red dot on point. I didn't like that at first, but then it slowly grew on me after like the first chapter. Didn't like the fact that it was a lot of quick time events where you had to mash X a lot. I hated that at times. Or when they do that thing where it's like mash X, then you got to press square and X to dodge, or I think R2 and L2 to dodge. You know what I'm saying? I never liked that. That always got on my nerves playing Resident Evil 4. I died more times from that than I died from like a boss or from a random zombie on the actual map. That killed me more. So, what's up, Bray? I see you, bro. Let's see. I would rather have A Shine Wraith remake overall, or a Devil May Cry featuring Sprite. Yeah, Devil May Cry is gonna look sick on the next gen. Cause let's be real, you know they're gonna go back to that. They can't just sit there after the success of the last Devil May Cry and not make another one. So you're gonna get another Devil May Cry, but it's gonna be a lot faster and I would say more intense. I would hope, in your face type of thing, you know. So you shouldn't be worried about Devil May Cry. You're gonna get that for sure. Fighting games are also gonna be sick on PS5 and Series X. Speaking of fight stick, I just bought my new fight stick, so I'm looking forward to that getting here. It's gonna be fun. But Maturas, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but Maturas, he says new Crisis tease. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting to see. Let's see. My else says, yeah, that is true. Locum, it's more action. Well, really, actually, no. You know, matter of fact, no. I'm gonna have to take that back, bro. Here's why I take that back. If you want to see actiony, that's Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 was not scary at all. That's actiony for sure. That's more actiony. Hated Resident Evil 5. Like, I don't know if you guys liked it. If you liked it, you liked it. I personally, I hated Resident Evil 5. I didn't like the co-op system. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the boss battles. I didn't like half the damn zombies in there. I just thought it was boring. I thought it was just over the top for the sake of being over the top. You know what I'm saying? I did not like that. I didn't even like, and granted, I would probably take Resident Evil 5. Actually, no, I know I would take Resident Evil 5 over 6 because 6 was the worst to me. That camera, oh God, let's not get into that. That camera and the way that game operated, oh no, I ain't getting into Resident Evil 6. I would never buy Resident Evil 6 again. That's just not going to be the case. I won't buy that again. What about time crashes in VR? Oh man, Bill, you've been watching the show a little too much. You bringing that up? Yeah, I want that. That's what I want. I've been lobbying for that for VR for a while. I want that. I need that for VR. That'd be sick for VR. You know, the new headsets. That'd be dope. Absolutely dope. A bit. Thing about Resident Evil 4 is it was the first Resident Evil that had greater controls. Oh, great! Yeah, true. It was. But it can be so much more better, you know. Resident Evil 4 is fine as is, but if you speed up the movement, like, you know, make it faster, like Resident Evil 2 remake, fix that camera obviously, and just allow for. I would remove certain annoying mechanics from that game, like the Ashley mechanic. Like every time you turn around, you hear Leon. I don't need to hear that for like 3 hours of gameplay. I really hated that too. It's annoying about Resident Evil 4. Ashley was worthless. She couldn't do a damn thing except get carried away. And then when you get that armor, she can't get picked up, which is funny. The fact that you gotta beat the game and get an armored suit for her to stop her from getting picked up is the most hilarious thing in that game to date. What's up, Big T? Brian, what's up? What's in here? Saris, what's up, man? Jason Lewis, what's up? Want House of the Dead in VR? We have House of the Dead on PS4 right now. It's in Japan. There's a Japanese version of House of the Dead. It didn't drop for the Western though yet, and I'm still waiting for that to actually come to the West because that game looks fire. Look it up. It's on YouTube. Just enter House of the Dead PS4. It's literally on there. That's definitely already out there though. They already got that done. I'm waiting for a Western release. Best Resident Evil was remake of the GameCube. Oh man, dude. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You're taking me back. Resident Evil 5 kind of makes me understand why people hate Resident Evil 4, but not really. Aside from, I'm trying to remember. Like, yeah, Resident Evil 5 was over the top because you had to like rely so heavily on like sedating your partner. Like, she gets hurt, you had to hit her with that adrenaline needle, which was annoying. Dumb mechanic. I hated that. Resident Evil 4, if you knife the wrong way, you hit Ashley, you can kill her, or if you get Ashley hit, she dies. It's like. Companion mechanics is not really Capcom's strong suit unless it's online based. But it's not really their strong suit. They shouldn't really focus on that type of stuff. I don't like seeing that. Not a fan of it whatsoever. So, as far as this Resident Evil 4 thing is concerned, like now you guys see why I'm kind of in the middle. I'm happy for it, but at the same time, I'm like, I could have got something better out of that, right? Could have got a little something better, but it is what it is. This is what it is. Ashley was garbage, but I liked her better than co-op in 5. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. The only thing good I could say about co-op in 5 was the fact that they had that amazing player model, which was Shiva. Let's be real, Shiva was just bad. But anyway, I'm moving on. Besides the point. It's a video game. Besides the point. All right, so we in here. Got y'all warmed up. Made y'all laugh. Made you enjoy that portion. Let's go ahead and get into some actual news here. And I'm going to close it down. All right, so DualSense. Let's go back to this controller. I actually missed this in my video. Oh, you know what? I didn't even talk about that. I didn't even talk about it. See, and I went off the realm. And I didn't talk about it, but I'll incorporate that in this. So DualSense. This is one detail I missed on my video. The microphone array can identify users and exclude sounds and eliminate crosstalk. So basically, there are 3 microphones in this controller, and it helps them distinguish between the user and basically. There's not going to be any background noise whatsoever when you're using this controller and playing the game. So you won't have this issue at all. Okay, you won't hear like the crazy feedback at all. They got this pretty well scouted on the controller. So that's pretty much what this is. Is Resident Evil 4 Remake exclusive to PS5? No, I don't think so. No, this is coming for more likely both This is Capcom. Capcom can't afford it. Capcom can't afford that. they have to launch that everywhere. I'll play Horizon Zero Dawn 2 with the new DualSense. So bad. Oh yeah, definitely. Safe Oifway or Safe Oif. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Sorry, I'm terrible at this. Shout out to Safe. I'm definitely thinking of staying with Sony, guys. I mean, hell, go with what fits your play style. You know, if you like what Microsoft's bringing out, just wait for the games. You like what Microsoft's producing, go with Microsoft. You like what PlayStation's providing, go with PlayStation. You know, you can't go wrong with either one. It's all about your play style and what you like. So, it is what it is there. That new controller, though. No, I'm saying, waiting for this alert to go off. That new controller is fire. I can't wait to really play games with that controller. It's going to look dope. Some more details about that, apparently, too, according to Spider-Man's Spidey Squad. But we're going to get into that, too. But, so in my last video, I talked about DualSense. Okay, so I talked about the DualSense in my last video. And I debuted a new style that I'm going for with my videos. Like I said before, I'm actually being trained by an individual who did my logo. Her name's Sarah. And she's also did my intro, the new intro for the channel. She did that. So she's actually helping me learn this particular style. I'm trying to like incorporate more of this. I'm having fun with it. And so that's kind of going to be like the way I'm going to go about the videos. So if you guys didn't check that out, I highly recommend you check it out. It's links in the description below, but check it out at the end of the stream, obviously, and let me know what you guys think about that, okay? So, but yeah, that's DualSense. Not really much else to go off of DualSense. I mean, DualSense is just... What more can I say about the controller? Aside from me, I just want to buy it. You know, I want it. Oh, unless you guys are interested in the limited edition, you know, BitCloud gaming version, you know, because you know, I don't know about y'all, but we got a BitCloud gaming controller. Yeah, a lot of y'all didn't know about. Yeah, a lot of y'all didn't know about this. Where is it? Hold on. Put it on the screen. Give me 1 second. What did I do with it? Oh God, this is hilarious. Yeah, there you go. Pre-order now, people. Pre-order now. You know what I'm saying? Pre-order now. I'm just saying. Pre-order now. Pre-order now. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. I probably would make that, though, eventually when we get it. When they start having custom designs, I probably would get that made. At least not now, though. But obviously, though, by far my favorite design that was shown, I'm kind of like torn between this one right here. I'm torn between this one right here. And, of course, the Spider-Man one that we got as well. So, it's either going to be this one. Whoops. Or, of course, the one and only Spider-Man. Either way, day one, your boy is most certainly there. Either way, people. Either way, I'm there. Can't wait. System looks dope. Can't wait. So, can't wait. Shout out to the worst Pokemon player ever for subscribing to the channel. Join the RGT army. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Join our Discord. Links in the description below. I'm probably gonna have to post this Discord on Twitter. I know a lot of you ask where's the Discord link. It's always in the description of every video. The class show on screen. Kirby theme, fan of the tone, touch. Otherwise, though, give me a solid. Yeah, a lot of people are asking for solid black. A lot of people are asking for. I do think you're gonna get that, but I don't know. I think the two-tone really fits it. But this controller is gonna look. I mean, this console is gonna look sick though in the color design. I'm more likely it's gonna look like that. I don't know. It's gonna look like the dev kit though. I don't know how different or vastly different it's gonna look from the dev kit that we saw. You know, like the little V-shaped dev kit. I'm not sure how different it's gonna look. Maybe they'll keep that same look, but they'll make it more stylish. Obviously, you know, make it a little bit better looking. Because you guys remember the PS4 dev kit looked like a straight beefed up VCR thing. And then we got the eraser design back in June. So, you know, go figure. It can look either way. How much more the DS4? Oh, how much is it more than the DS4? There was no talks of pricing. I'm thinking it will be $60. I would think they will stay in the realm of $60. I'm not sure. You would think they stay in that realm. $60, maybe $65, but I don't know. I don't think they'll do it. Nintendo is at $70. They charge like $70 for their Pro controllers, right? And they sell ridiculously well. So again, I don't know. I don't think they'll charge you $70 for the controller. I don't think they can. I mean, they can afford to do it, but I don't think they would do it. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's something more to this controller that we don't know. Of course, all the details have not been revealed yet, so we'll see what exactly is in this controller, aside from what they briefly teased.
That's a huge bitch!
Shout out to Player One. Your last stream seemed intense. Was it settled? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to have to ask you to rewind the stream back, player. I already addressed it in the future. So, do appreciate it, though, the super chat. But just rewind the stream back after this is done, and just you'll get the full scoop on where I'm going with the channel for it, and how I'm going about it. But, yeah, that's what that is. Stimulus is going to pay for my PS5. Yeah, a lot of people are saving that for a rainy day or for these PS5s and Series X. So, you know how that is. Solid black or OG PS gray. Keep it gangsta. I mean, again, that's where it comes into question for their customization. Sony learned, again, customization, or not just customization, like custom designs sold really well for them. That Kratos God of War PS4 sold really, really well. And keep in mind, they partner with that other company that like puts on, it's like a stand, right? It's like a vertical stand. You put the console on. And when you put the console on this vertical stand, the whole stand lights up to light up the axe that's on the console and it make it look like it's in the game. So they partner with a lot of cool companies to do stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not worried about their custom designs at all. They'll probably do that for an anniversary design. What I would like to see more of is like, remember how they did the transparent blue PS4? I would like to see more stuff like that. That'd be cool to see on the actual system. Like a transparent PlayStation 4. That'd be dope. Danta. The DualSense is actually matte dark navy blue and white. The triggers and sticks are black. Love your content, by the way, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was a concept I showed you. I showed you concepts. Those are from fans on Twitter or from people on Twitter who were tweeting it. The whole controller is white. Yeah, it's a white design. White and gray. Or white and blue, I'm sorry. Matte, like bluish gray. It looks kind of like blue. Did I miss any question? I'm scrolling up, excuse me. That's Misty. What's up, brother? Resident 4 doesn't need a remake. Why, Capcom? Hey, you missed the point. I already talked about it too, bro. I let it out. I'm happy for it, but at the same time, I'm not over the moon for it. That makes sense. Resident Evil 4. I'm just not over the moon for it. Did I miss anybody? I'm just sorry. I'm scrolling up and down. You should get some DualShock 5 skins made as gifts for your channel and supporters. Oh, you mean like should I partner with get those done? I'll think about it. I haven't really thought about it. Like the plans for this logo, a lot of you guys really dig this new logo that I got and I had personally made by Sarah. I'm thinking about a new one going like when I probably hit 10K. It's going to be a different style one, and I'll probably then think about doing stuff like that. But right now, I kind of I put plans like that on the back burner, if that makes sense, because I haven't really had a whole bunch of ideas come to mind. But I'm glad you're interested. That'd be cool. I probably would consider it in the future to do it. Hash Sling and Slasher. You will have to pay that back to pay what back? Don't know what he's talking about. You might, could you reiterate like your question there, Hashling and Slasher? I'm not sure what you were meaning. I'm kind of like in now I'm getting womped up in the chat. I'm scrolled up. Oh god, give 1 second. Scroll back down. We want back buttons. I would say you'll get them, but you're not gonna get them day one. I don't think they're going to be there day one. I'd be shocked as much as you guys in the chat would be if they had back buttons on that controller day one. I do think they probably will get into an Elite Series thing for PS5. I mean, let's be realistic. Microsoft's pretty much doing it. Why Sony would not do it is beyond me. They've already done this much R&D to fix the controller and change it to what it is now. I would not be surprised they had like a more Elite Series version again going forward. What's up, J Boss? I see you. Shirley, what's up, man? They might go for $70 or more. You can buy a DualShock 4 if you don't want to pay extra. That might be the view of Sony. Could very well. Again, yeah, it could be. Thinking PS5 $399 to $499 and Xbox One Series X $499 to $599. So for PS5, I honestly do think $399 is what they're gaming for. They're going for. That's their sweet spot. They know its sweet spot is $400. Anything below $400 is literally the sweet spot for any console. If you're trying to sell a lot, you know. Xbox Series X, judging from what Microsoft's done with Series X, there's no way they're going to sell this at $600. And I know a lot of people think that probably that's still on the table, $600. Oh, excuse me. That's still on the table. You got to keep it real, though. We got to look at it from both sides, right? Microsoft seen what Sony went through for a $600 console. And granted, they got the power to back up the price. Nobody really wants to pay $600 for a beefier system. What they want is just, they want a very friendly, cost-effective system as well. So $500 seems about right for Series X. And whatever they're going to do a Lockhart, everybody keeps saying Lockhart is coming. Lockhart's probably going to be, it's probably going to be $300, maybe $400. I'm not sure, again, what's going to be, like, what they're really trying to aim with Lockhart. But Lockhart's going to be pretty damn cheap as well. And a lot of people bringing up the fact that Lockhart could very well undermine the system or gimp the system in a long way because, developers developed to the least common denominator, which a lot of people are bringing this up. And again, it's good points to that too. But I don't think it will have no issues. I really don't. I think they're going to be fine. But we'll definitely see when we cross that bridge. We're not even at the bridge yet. We're still on the road. Let's see. We still haven't seen a back of DualSense. True. We have not seen the back of it. So that could go well into that patent that we talked about. Wasn't there a patent that I covered where they were talking about something about a credit card? You can swipe your credit card or tag your credit card behind this thing, and it can store your info. Or it was something that this controller can do on the back that you swipe and it like stores it or does something. I'm really interested in seeing this. Yeah, I do remember that. Something similar to that. So many damn patents I went over. Brandon Corbin, Rock Resident Evil 4. We want Code Veronica. Hey, I feel your pain. Let's see. Hell yeah, give me built-in back buttons. Yeah, they test the water with, again, these back buttons, they tested the water with those portable, not portable, with that attachment that's on DualShock 4. And I'm not sure if they sold super well, but again, people bought into it, so people reviewed it. Might be good for them. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Make sure I got everybody's question. What's up, Zools? All my fellow Marlon buds in here. Hey, Raylo, what's up? I just saw you. What's up, bro? I didn't know you was in here. What's up? They should remake Resident Evil 6, make a trash game great. A lot of work needs to go into Resident Evil 6 to make that great again. I mean, the whole style needs to be gutted and redone for Resident Evil 6. I did not like Resident Evil 6. Platform, what's up, guys? See y'all. What's up, Eric? What's my scroll? Okay, there we go. I think it was tap your card. Yeah, it was a tap your card. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. I forgot all about that. Did I get everybody? Stimulus package? I didn't get one. Gray Simmons, what's up, bro? He's just over 6K subs. Good shit. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You already know me, Craig. You know I wing it. Everybody knows who watch this channel. OGs, I know I wing it. Everything in here. I don't really plan a lot of stuff out aside from RGT. But when I usually do plan stuff out, you know, I usually 9 times out of 10, especially when there isn't a lot to talk about. This is why I'm glad of what I built here, because I incorporate you guys a lot. When there's not a whole bunch to talk about, I know I can just talk to you guys and we can just have fun with it. So that's what the purpose of it is, you know, just winging it, have fun. I've heard some people say that the DualShock 4 isn't going to work on PS5. It will work on PS5. It's backwards compatible with it. The thing is, though, if you want to take advantage of the enhanced PS4 games on PS5, I don't think DualShock 4 will be compatible with that, if that's what they were talking about or hinting at. Because they're using the new features like the haptics and whatnot. So maybe you can still use DualShock 4 for the updated versions. Maybe that's just a mix-up in terms of how they gave that info. Maybe you can use DualShock 4 for the enhanced games. It's just you won't be able to experience the full features, you know, like haptic feedback, the new triggers. You know what I'm saying? These new features. You probably won't get those benefits if you do it. So it'd be like not Resident Evil. It'd be like Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. You guys remember Metal Gear Solid 4 back when the game first came out and the DualShock 3 didn't have vibration? It had the circle around the character, and it was called the sound perimeter circle. And basically, if you follow the circle, you know that somebody's near you or close to you. It would be something similar to that with the DualShock 4 to 5. Because remember, they had DualShock 3 and they had vibration. Then they patched it in and they were ready to go. And it went back to being back to what it needs to be. What's up, Jamal? What's up, Craig? Make sure I said what's up to everybody. Just reading everybody's comments. What's up, Sean? What's going on? How come you're not talking about an Ape Escape remake? They remade Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. Ape Escape, I'm not worried about. I do think that's eventually going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. There's a site, or not a site. If you're on Twitter, you'll see it. It's literally on Twitter. On Twitter, this particular user, they always are posting stuff about Ape Escape. And guess who happens to retweet a lot of this stuff, people? I'm going to let you guess who that is before I answer it. I'm going to let you guys think about this. What's up, Craig? I didn't think Richard Rouge would be on PS5. That's right. ESPN. Oh yeah, I got you, Don Mitchell. Y'all give up. Shuhei Yoshida retweets a lot of their stuff. Yep, Shuhei Yoshida retweets a lot of their stuff. So best believe they're looking at it. What up? What up? Shut up, Meg. What's up? He's like, Kojima, no. First, I have to create a Twitter account, and I'm reluctant to go into that cesspool. Yeah, once you're in Twitter, it is a cesspool. That is true. That is true. What's up, Dewan? Right, Dewan, what's up? Is there going to be a PS5 Pro this year? PS5 Pro, they already turned down that there was going to be 2 SKUs. So it's going to be one model. And that's going to be what you get for PS5. So the specs that were revealed is what you get. No talks of a PlayStation 5 Pro, even though that was going around for quite some time. That was actually proven to be false. As of right now, that's proven false. But keep in mind, though, as you get closer, or not closer, when you get further in the gen, I do think you'll probably will see a mid-gen refresh of some sorts, either from PlayStation, and then Microsoft might top it up. They want it, but I doubt it. I really doubt it, because they're not really going to be far behind in power at all when it comes to this gen. I'm talking about the new systems going into like PC territory. They're not really going to be far behind. They're really not going to be bad at all. I think they're going to be fine. So it's not really going to be a big issue for them. I think they're going to be just fine. I saw the Resident Evil 4 article this morning at 8 o'clock. Yeah, all links are in the description below, by the way, if you guys want to read them. What's up, Wolf Saints? Probably 2-3 years after. Nah, 2-3 years too early. Trust me, not 2-3 years. I'll say 4. They ain't gonna do it that early. Oh God, here comes Dawn. Ryan likes one pocket screen to chat. I know PS5 is going to be hardware back compatible with PS4 and Pro, but I thought they might have put software emulators on the PS3. He talked about that in the game developer conference, you remember? And he talked about, yeah, sure, we can put PlayStation 3, backwards compat in the system. But he said the cost would be exponential. The cost would be pretty damn high. You know what I'm saying? So backwards compatibility has always been something they could have done on the fly. They could have always done that. But you got to keep in mind, it's expensive. And also, it kind of goes against their plans for PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now has pretty much all the PS3 games, PlayStation 2 games, and PS1 games on there. And so they kind of want you on there. That's why they have that feature now where you can download the games to your PS4. And obviously that's going to it's going to go over to the PS5, transition-wise. It's going to go to PS5. So they kind of rely on that heavily, if you get what I'm saying. They rely on that. Why skip Code Veronica? Because Capcom. The same thing I asked, why would they skip Dino Crisis? Because the board. Do you have guests? I love to come on. Games since 1986. Old as fuck. Yeah, just hit me up. You're in our Discord, right? Let me know if you're in our Discord. If you're in our Discord, if you're not in our Discord, just jump in the Discord. Just join the Discord and I'll hit you up for it. Because yes, Open Panel is back for RGT. I'm doing that for sure. Veger, what's up, brother? What's up? Nick Up, what's up? Jaguar CPUs was trash. Yes, they were. Absolutely were trash. Since when can you download PS3 games? Well, they're adding that feature. They're working on that, but I'm saying they're doing that. That's kind of their whole thing. You can download the games. Their new face. Because you can play PS4 games. I played Ape Escape 2 on my PS4. I downloaded it to my PS4. So you can download some of these games on here. Let's see. Oh, you know what Discord is? Yeah, you're new here. Discord's it's like a voice chat. It's like a voice chat thing we're all part of. It's in the description if you want to sign up for it. It's free. It's no cost. Oh, I got you, Don. I got you. How would Open Panel work? I will have to jump on. Yeah, Discord. I got you. What I'll do is, so I'll have my panel. And I'll probably have like a guest or two. And I'll have I'll rotate that around. Just involve more people. Have more fun with the show. Thank you, Lobo. There it is. He put it in the chat for you guys, the Discord link. And we'll do stuff like that. PS5, can't wait for you to ride the mouse. Yeah. I'm gonna unbox mine. I'm more likely going to do an unboxing on my channel for it. That's probably what I'll do for sure. So that's gonna be cool. But let's move on to some news here again. All right. So a lot of you asked me to talk about this. This is Microsoft's Bill Stillwell. He used to, if I remember correctly, let me see here. Bill Stillwell. So let me find that actual report. Okay. Yeah, so he works for Microsoft's Cognition team. Before that, I guess he worked on the console. Basically, he was talking about how he says they think they have the better console based on what they've shown. On paper, Series X obviously is more powerful than PS5, and there's no getting around that. They have a powerful system. It's on paper. On paper, guys. It's a more powerful system. But like I said before, the real thing that's going to differentiate these consoles is going to be the games. And so I want to see what the hell is being worked on both sides. Now, we already know Horizon Zero Dawn 2, that's a day one, if you see it, or Uncharted 5, day one, or a damn Spider-Man 2 is a day one for you. You know what I'm saying? I got to see what Microsoft's really working on. I've seen a lot of cool images. I've seen a lot of cool concepts of what could be done in the studio. So they are definitely doing some stuff for their actual console. And so if that's the case, then obviously it's they got some stuff being worked on, but I want to see what else is going to happen. On the Coalition and Gears games. What's that report on IG from IG? Are you talking about the one I just talked about? Or you said, is there one going around? Y'all crazy. So that's what's going on for the whole Xbox thing. That's fine. Good for them. They got the power in there, so they won't have the issues like they did at the start of this gen. Good for them. Good for them. No issues. Let me get into this right here, though, before I get into this last little bit here. And let's see. Let me scroll up one more time. Okay. So, for those of you that are not familiar, if you play Spider-Man on the PS4, there's this thing called Spidey Squad. You guys remember Spidey Squad? Well, it turns out Spidey Squad actually legit has a Twitter. And these guys are actually in the game, which is crazy as hell. So when you play the game, you like pause the game, or if you go and look at the menu, you'll see the Spidey Squad. It'll show off like screenshots from other gamers, or it's like a news feed thing. That's actually from Twitter apparently, and they actually put out a post. Listen to this. They stated that we adopted haptic feedback, which adds a variety of powerful sensations you'll feel when you play. We also incorporated adaptive triggers into L2 and R2 buttons of DualSense. You can truly feel the tension of your actions. Web slinging in Spider-Man PS5 is going to be insane. There's also more things talked about, like they talked about Spider-Man on the PS4 when it is played on PlayStation 5. According to this, the original loading screen demo that we saw a while ago was actually running on a slower systems, running on a slower dev kit. It wasn't even running at the full speed. It wasn't running at the full power of the PS5. That was running on a slower speed. And that's the case. Now, you guys remember when they was going super fast on the screen, they were going down the streets and they were showing how there's no pop-in, there's no textures, there's no textures pop-in, everything is seamless as you're going down the road and whatnot, and just going through the world. That right there gives you a clear representation of how fast this damn system is going to be as well. So that's pretty dope. PS4 can't wait, or PS5 can't wait to play this. I'm really going to be probably going and revisiting a lot of these games to see if they improve. Because one game that can really just demonstrate, like it can really evolved from this is Days Gone. Who remembers Days Gone in the chat? Who's faster, the Flash or Superman? Didn't they say Flash was... Well, actually, no. Hold on. Good question. I want to say Flash, but I don't know. I've seen the comics, and Superman's kind of like, I don't know. They're like probably... Is he faster? I don't think he's... I don't know. It's kind of like they make that seem like a myth, don't they, in comics and like shows? Is he that he's faster than Superman? I don't know. I guess you want to say he's faster, right? I guess I'll say Flash. I got the platinum for Days Gone. Okay, so yeah, exactly, Eric. I was about to bring that up. So loading times in Days Gone, especially when you first played this. Marlon Tactical Nuke incoming. Shout out to Marlon, that boy crazy. It's my homie though. Good dude. But so Days Gone and the loading systems for Days Gone was some of the most, I don't want to say it was the most atrocious, right? But it wasn't the best loading times in the game. It just took forever. When you load it from, I'm talking about when you straight load the game from like when you close the application to loading it from the closed application back to the boot screen to the actual gameplay. It takes longer than expected. That game took forever. Also, what's annoying about Days Gone is how they handled the enemies on the actual screen. So you guys remember back when we first saw the E3, it looked different. It looked a lot more, it looked dope, right? It was so many monsters, it was so many zombies on the screen. They were running at them. They were going in one single direction. And we were all amazed by how the PS4 was just like managing to handle all those like zombies running in a straight line. When you eventually get the game and you play the game, you see how they managed to actually incorporate that, but also how they managed to get away making that work. On PS4, they use similar techniques that's in Spider-Man on the PS4. You guys just, okay, so here's the similar technique. When you're in Spider-Man and you finish doing like, you're saving a civilian, whether it be like a small like event that happens on the world, right? When you finish doing that and you web swing away, you'll slowly see that the car and the people are in that little wreck slowly start to disappear and fade away. Like they start to disappear slowly, kind of like you're like erasing them. That's the trick that they did for Days Gone. They disappear, but they always go into like these single file lines. They're never like fully moving around on their own, if that makes sense, for Days Gone. On PS5, this is going to be much more faster, and these damn freakers, yes, that's the name of them, freakers, are going to be much more quicker and aggressive than we saw on PS4. I'm talking, they can do so much more with this damn game going forward that it's unreal. That was the main issue for Days Gone, was the performance. I actually liked the story. I thought the story was cool. I liked the soundtrack. Soundtrack was pretty cool. I did like the bike mechanics, but it was just ultimately hurt by the damn performance. And that was annoying about the game. I actually did a review of Days Gone. I thought the game had potential. It's got a lot of potential for future reference. It's got a lot of potential. It just, in its current state, right? It's like, it's not a damn game. It wasn't a game changer, but it was a nice step in a perfect direction in terms of becoming a franchise. And I can't wait to see what else they do from that point. Let's see. So Gears of War, shout to Rafe. Gears of War devs reveal series timeline and how the Gears universe can grow. Well, instead of me even getting into that, I'll give you my opinion on that. What's up, Jack? You said I've been live long. I've been live for 58 minutes. Not super long, but y'all know me. Time flies. Gears 5. I enjoyed Gears 5. People were shocked when I did a review of Gears 5 on the channel. I actually enjoyed Gears 5. I think Gears 6 is gonna be good. How can they improve Gears 6? So from Gears 5, the movement was seamless. No issues at all with movement. I thought it was fine. Story was the best part about it. I'm not really into the multiplayer as much as I thought I was going to be. So I'm not really into the multiplayer. That's why I haven't played any again. The companion, the little robot companion that you can use to help you get through certain areas is cool. And the game looked dope as well, even though the sand area was kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm guessing the future of the franchise, though, maybe, just maybe, they're gonna spread this game off or split it off at some point and start making certain aspects of the game, like certain spinoffs, exclusive only to PC. Gears Tactics is exclusive to PC. You can't buy that on Xbox One. You can't more than likely get that on Xbox Series X. That is only a PC, so they are going to be doing that. Makes you wonder what else they're going to do with the franchise in terms of it being exclusive to PC. So hard to really say what's going to happen with Gears 6. But like I said before numerous times, Gears is fine, but we need something more than Gears, you know? We need some more stuff than Gears. Gears is good, though. Gears is a nice foundation to add on to, but again, you got to keep adding more, man. You got to keep people interested. Let's see. Let's go down. Days Gone also didn't render parts freakers that was hidden from your previous. Yes, that is true. Yeah, I was talking about how like fades them out when they're like going further away. Like you can sit there and stand still, and the freakers would go in a straight line, and you'll slowly see their heads disappear, their legs, their arms fade away. And then if you run at one of them, and then they start getting aggro, then they all start coming back at you in full force. And then the game will start running choppy because the game has to render and process all those faces and those textures. And they showed their way of getting past that. They showed you like a repeat of the same faces, clothing and stuff like that with the freakers. So it's like they all kind of look the same in many aspects with different shirts and stuff. So yeah, that was their way around it. Let's see. A new James Bond game. Man, don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. The last James Bond game that I played and I absolutely loved and I missed it. And ironically, it's from EA. That was 007 Nightfire. That was my all-time favorite James Bond game. That and GoldenEye. Love both of those. Those are my favorites. Let's see. Make sure I ain't reading no class. Microtransactions Xbox dudes like second class citizens and third party or third world country. They do at the same time. They are still giving them what they want with the hardware. But again, I'm gonna definitely say I'm gonna keep my expectations a little low on that front going into their E3 for sure. I'm not going in with super high expectations. I think that's the best way to go about it into their E3. So we're gonna definitely see what they do. Oh God, centered around bikers like a tribute. Yeah, it was. Days Gone is centered around bikers, kind of like how GTA did. I forgot the name of the damn. It was called The Lost something. It was that other spinoff. It's kind of like that. It's like a bike club. It was centered around that, and it did really, really well. Love the Order 1886 timeline and atmosphere. Love to see an open world game come out of it. Yes, we need Order 1886. I do think we're going to get something for them. I'll tell you why. Ready at Dawn keeps praising the living hell out of this damn DualShock 5 for one, but they're talking a lot of positives for PlayStation in general. And I do think that that's probably going to be the case. They're probably thinking of it in the long run. So you'll definitely see something. Definitely see something, guys. You'll definitely see something. Let's see. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? Did I talk about everything? Did we go over everything, guys? Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is the last one, and I'll end the stream. So yes, Craig did a stream about this, but allow me to go ahead and bring this up. So you guys remember the geometry engine and PlayStation 5? They talked about this at the GDC conference. I know a lot of people didn't really understand or really get the full grasp of it or what they're trying to do in their own way. Like I said before, both systems are going to be doing things but different ways. They're going to be very similar in approach, or they're going to have a lot of good results, but they're going different paths to get the same similar results. Mark Cerny announced that PlayStation 5 was obviously using crack and decompression to compress games. So for the size of games, couldn't be super big, in terms on your hard drive space. But he also talked about his brand new geometry engine. The geometry engine is actually it has to use variable rate shading. A lot of people are saying that the PS5 was not going to use this because they were going off of the 9.2 teraflop dev kit that was going around. And of course, they believe that Sony just overclocked it with the developers' mind or their interests, and that's how they got the 10.3, and then that was what they got. Well, here's what they had to say here. Despite not having been fully acknowledged, PlayStation 5 will indeed be fully utilizing variable rate shading for next generation games. In a recent PlayStation 5 related discussion on NeoGAF, the lead artist from Activision pointed out how variable rate shading will help developers create systems that can procedurally generate higher quality assets on the next generation PlayStation 4 successor. He also noted how the geometry engine block of the RDNA 2 technology needs variable rate shading by design. PlayStation 5 houses a custom AMD GPU based on their RDNA 2 technology. According to system architect Mark Cerny, the geometry engine, part of RDNA 2, offers developers unparalleled control over triangles and other primitives, and easy optimization for geometry culling. Hence, as the lead artist from Activision pointed out above, both are necessary parts of the same equation. Some may be yet to word variable rate shading for public, but the presence of RDNA 2 based technology and geometry engine confirms variable rate shading for PS5. His actual quote, he said, and I quote, "Variable rate shading is nice for saving cycles, but variable rate shading optimization capabilities." I can't even talk. Variable rate shading optimization capability doesn't hold a candle or handle to the geometry engine's capabilities. Variable rate shading without the geometry engine means you're still processing vertices you can/should eliminate in earlier stages to begin with. More free compute/memory. That's what he had to say. So he broke that down. They are indeed using it. They're going to be good. System's fine, guys. System is fine. So for those of you worried about the capabilities of PlayStation 5, do not be. You're going to get a very, very capable box, and it's going to be good. All right? Very, very capable. Shit. Hold on. Let me cut my damn screen off. Ooh, one second. Okay, my bad. I had to step away for a second. All right. So, any thoughts? What is it? It's basically, variable rate shading is basically, how do I say it? It's it operates the pixel shader load of a scene. So basically, how many it's like how they load the pixels on the screen, if I remember correctly. That's what it basically does. It's like a new technique, and it's a technique they use for it. And they also broke it down that with the geometry engine, it frees up memory, supposedly, and higher compute, something like that. So that's what it basically does. It's basically with the pixels. That's what it does. So PS5 is great. Yes, PS5, Xbox Series X are great systems. No issues. Hope Sony does not abandon platforms. Well, PS3 is about to be done, guys. I mean, I'm not. It's happening soon, right? Where you can't send messages to people who own a PS4 if you have a PS3. Like, that's officially going to be gone. So they're about to really axe the PlayStation 3 out of memory very, very soon. So if you are still on PlayStation 3 and you didn't jump to 4, or if you're looking to 5, now is the time to start doing that, man. Now is the time, because they are about to axe PlayStation 3 out of history. 110%. It's about to be gone. Let's see here. Wish Killzone 2 kept the different characters to play as. That was first bad. Also, first Killzone had a pretty cool story. Yeah, Killzone, they can take another crack at it after Horizon Zero Dawn. I think that's what they are going to do. But Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is obviously a priority because, let's be real, they sold 10 million copies. That is 3 times more copies sold. And that's a new IP, mind you. But that sold 3 or 4 times more copies than Killzone Shadowfall. And Killzone Shadowfall looked great for a starter game, right? But that's clearly was what it was. It was kind of like a tech demo. Great looking game. And it showed off the touchpad and stuff, right? But it didn't really resonate with a lot of people. Well, I guess. I didn't play it. I didn't play it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Sheriff. Yes, that is correct. They don't want PS5 to be good, even though many ponies were impressed with series action. Yeah, you can't really win on either side, Brian. You can be super unbiased or very fair like I do, and you'll still get the insane, psychos that come at you out of nowhere and go, oh, it's this though, it's this. All of a sudden they got an engineering degree and they know this, but this says this, and it's like, yeah, but you don't even know what this is, So it is what it is. That's what you're dealing with. Again, games, guys. Games, deciding factor. I'm not even worried about it. Bloodborne 2, Uncharted 5, supposedly, Horizon Zero Dawn 2, Spider-Man 2, Days Gone 2. Yeah. I already know Ghost of Tsushima is going to do great. It looks great. It's going to do great. So Ghost of Tsushima 2. More than likely a Last of Us 3. Bruh. I'm not worried about nothing for PlayStation. At all. At all. You joined the Discord? Okay, cool. Welcome to the Discord. Changing between 2-bit and 4-bit, reading on the fly on individual assets. Okay. Yeah, see me, I don't really. That's one thing I didn't get into details with, was that variable ray shading thing, because I didn't really look into it as much. But that's what they're doing with that, so cool. Cool. Let me scroll down. What price do you guess for PS5 Series X be? I think I already said it. PS4 $400, Series X $5, $499, $399 PS4 or PS5. F in the chat for PS3, absolutely. Yesterday, PlayStation Network seemed to be messed up. I couldn't get on to some online games. Was it on PS3 or PS4? If it's PS4, then obviously more traffic because of, the current world situation. Because Xbox had the same issue as well. Couldn't sign in to some people, some stuff. And so that was going around. It's already becoming difficult to buy PS3 games on PS3 through the PlayStation Store. Yeah, they're slowly phasing PlayStation 3 out. It's pretty much done at this point, No more games are being made for it. No more games are being advertised for it. The last game they legit got on PlayStation 3 was from Ubisoft, and that was Assassin's Creed Rogue, and that was exclusive to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, I think that's what it was, or one of those two, or both of them, I mean. We think, let's see, what is this going down? Dude, it's why I follow you out of the whole gang. You're more balanced, dude. Appreciate it, Ivan. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Bloodborne. Yeah, I need that in my life, dude. I need that. Need that Bloodborne. Where's my screen? Let's see. They need to remake Parasite Eve. Yes, that'd be cool to see. Games have always been 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Facts. Not a fan of Days Gone. Prefer Siphon Filter. That game was trademarked, but we never heard anything else about Siphon Filter from that point forward. You know what I'm saying? It was trademarked, though. We just haven't heard anything from it. They need to make another Street Fighter versus Tekken. Didn't play it, but I think they're on the verge of that because of so many cross characters from Tekken into, or because of the Akuma cross character into it. And now they got Geese Howard and all these other characters. I think they'll probably do it next. That's probably what they want to do with Tekken. I would not be surprised. They need to make another Street Fighter, or I already said that. Oops. If they can hit $399, man, it's gonna be very good for Sony. Yes, absolutely. I just want that PS5 exclusive greatness to come with next gen. Hey, you already know. You ain't the only one. Let's see. I don't believe PS5 is cheap. I don't think they're gonna sell it. Again, they're not gonna sell this at $400. I don't think if they sell this at $499. That would be a massive L on their front to compete with Series X. Because Series X, we know why it's $499. You know what I'm saying? And we know PS5 is powerful, but we also know that Sony wants to sell a lot. And they want the transition of PS4 gamers to 5 to be what? Seamless. This is from Jim Ryan. They want it to be seamless. What better way of making it seamless than having a bunch of bangers and a $399 console to top it all off with, that gives you not only a fair balance between power, speed, and efficiency, but it's just an overall great value. See what I'm saying? That's what they're going to do for it. That's what they're going for. Microsoft's game plan for Series X, you think about it, their main course behind this is more than likely going to be, what was it? Game Pass? Game Pass, but they're also probably going to do that other thing. I forgot the name of it. I think it was called Xbox All Access, where you probably can pay the system off on your credit. You guys remember that? You pay it off and payments, monthly payments, maybe. I think they'll do something like that for Series X. $400, they'll lose $50 per console. Here's the thing. Sony can sell this at a loss and be just fine, Rami. No problems. No problems. They can sell this at a loss. That's not even a big loss. Because you think about it, PlayStation 3, that was a massive loss. They were selling that at like what? $100 like loss on the console? So like $100? You know? Like $100 was a lot. They lost a lot on PS3. They're not going to go down that route. And I just started playing the first and second games on PS3 and I don't understand the whole story. Yeah, I think they sell those on PS4. You can play them on PS4 as well on the store. You could have bought them on PS4. But yeah, I don't blame you though. It's a great story. It's a great game. It's a great franchise. Bloodborne at 60 frames per second is all I need online. Hey, dude, you know you're going to get that enhanced. I can already see that being enhanced for PS5. Can't wait to see that and test it out. I believe both consoles will be great, but I believe the PS5 will be the leader again because the PlayStation just all around bigger brand before Xbox is. PlayStation. Yeah, Sony is a bigger worldwide brand, but at the same time, you know, that's where they always shine at, you know? They don't just sell in North America and then don't succeed everywhere. No, they sell everywhere. They're in North America, Japan, you know, everywhere. Microsoft, I think Phil Spencer said they're not even going to bother in Japan. So they're going to really go all out for the Western, which is smart. That is their top that is the top platform or the top area they need to be selling in. And they dominated that with the 360. But that is like the area they do the best at is North America than the Western. Let's see. Make sure I'm reading everybody here. Need to make another Onimusha Soul Reaver. Yeah, that'd be dope. Cyberfield need to come back. I'm with you on that. PS3 had a phenomenal run. I don't think any other online console will come close. When did PS3 come out again? PS3 came out around what? I don't forgot. What was it? 2006?
That's a huge bitch.
7? Trying to think. When was PS3? 2006? Appreciate it, Vega. I'll read that in 1 second. Yeah, it's like 2006. When is the announcement of Xbox? I thought it was today. I did too. There was no announcement for Xbox. No big announcement for Xbox show. So I'm guessing they probably postponed it because of the CV epidemic. Or they're probably going to update you a little later. I loved Field Commander on PSP big console sequel would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. 2006, right? Thank you. Yeah, 2006. Yeah, 2006. So 2006 to 2021 discontinued. That is a big one. That is a good run. That is it's a good run. 15 years of support. That is a good run. Because remember, they didn't stop supporting the PlayStation 2 until 2012 or 2012. So yeah. That's about right. Yeah. Definitely. What's up, Razors? Good to see you. How are you? I'm good. Vedgear 25 SEK. Which PS4 exclusive will come with sequel on PS5 first? You know, judging from the hype and from what we've already been hearing about, more likely Spider-Man. It's a toss-up between Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn 2. That would be my toss-ups. Those are my toss-ups. Yeah, it costs $800 to make a PS3. And they sold it at a big loss. Yeah, there you go. $200 loss. There you go. Thank you. I was far up in the comments, so that's why I didn't see these. But yeah, $200 loss on PlayStation 3 consoles, Rami. So a $50 loss versus a $200 loss. But trust me, Sony can take a $50 loss and sell this at $400. I think that was the game plan. In the long run, strategically placed this at $400. So there you go. They took a big hit on PlayStation 3. Huge hit. And they're in such a good shape that they are not even going to feel a loss with a PS5. And the funny thing about it is, too, you're forgetting that they make up for the loss of the hardware through the software. So they're fine. They are fine, especially if Spider-Man is indeed coming 2021, and that's a sequel. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We are definitely good. Let's see. Last of Us 2 will sell double. Yeah, I mean, it's going to sell good regardless. It's going to be more likely cross. I mean, I think that was the plan for a cross-gen buy thing for it. So it's going to be like Halo Infinite. It's going to be on both the platforms, PS4 and 5. Obviously, they're pushing it back now. They're pushing it back now because of the whatever they're doing now. So we're pretty much ready. The PS4 version is ready, but more likely they're refining it for PS5, taking advantage of all the assets. Let's here. That's my prediction too. Spider-Man 2. But on the second place, I actually picked God of War 2. God of War 2. God of War 2. I don't think it's likely we'll get it day one. But that'd be cool to see. But I don't think it's possible. Don't really think it's possible. Phil said about 3 months ago on the radio came about what? No, he's on him. Chopping at the bit. What's up, PlayStation? What's up? Let's see here. Yeah, they got a lot of work to do, DJ Bird, if they're trying to compete in the Japanese market. Really, it's kind of pointless for them to even launch in the Japanese market like day one or prioritize that. And tell you why. Let's just keep it 100. Xbox is not competing with Nintendo or PlayStation on their own country. It's just not happening, you know? People do buy Xboxes there, but not in the number that you would think they buy them, right? Like, you'll probably get like 20,000 when the system first drops or 30,000 when the system first drops. And then by month 2, it'll go to 20,000. Month after that, maybe 10. And then it'll go to 5,000. Then, you know what I'm saying? It always like decreases insane when it comes to selling to Japan. Why? They mostly support their own. That's why. That's just the way they go about it. They support their own. Like, a lot of people buy the Chinese mock-up PS4 more so than Xbox products. You know? Yeah, that's more likely going to happen. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 before God of War. God of War 2 and Thor. Facts. All right, can't wait. Mjolnir versus the Chains or the Blades of Chaos. That's going to be fire. Can't wait. Let's see here. What's up, Nathaniel? Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Won't look much better than PS5 again. Again, that is designed for PS5. Well, obviously, we know that. We know that. Wonder how God of War will play at boost mode on PS5. That would be dope to see. Yeah, I think I went over everything. Kind of spent now. So, do me a huge favor to the 200 of you that showed up. Do appreciate it. Shout out to you guys. Hit that like button. First, hit that like button. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We had a few new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the RGT Army. Discord link in the description below. Go ahead and sign up. Jump in if you want to get on the show. Fridays, every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So that is 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. if you're over there in the UK. So if you're on that UK time, it's 10 p.m. But if you're interested in everything, do appreciate it. Hit that like button again. Thank you guys so much for coming through. You guys wouldn't mind, go check out my last video and let me know if that format is something you guys would like more to see on the channel. That's something I'm learning with a friend of mine, but she's doing such a good job at teaching your boy a lot of stuff. So can't wait to learn more so about that in the coming weeks. So I'm having fun with it. But thank you guys again for coming through. Glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Obviously, no issues. See you guys, I guess, on the next video / upload. If I don't do another one-on-one or if I don't do another stream, obviously expect us to be back Fridays. That's where we're always here anyways, Fridays. So consider this little stream that I just did here as an RGT update / extra podcast from Friday. All right. And, yeah. Y'all have an awesome one. Check you guys later. Y'all have a bless. Or y'all be blessed. Deuce.